What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Welcome to You Need Abs. I'm Skylar, and today we have 2 rounds of 60-second intervals. So we're going to get started warming up our entire core, and there's only 6 exercises today that we have to do. So let's start laying flat on your back with your feet on the ground, arms out to the side, and you're just going to slowly let your knees twist from side to side. And if you don't really need any equipment today, we're going to work the entire core and torso without any equipment. So we'll get right into it today. And at the end, we have a little special surprise to really get the core going. So after this, I want you to go ahead and bring your knees straight up, dig your heels into the ground, and just slowly squeeze your glutes up, slowly lower back down. Just like that, nice strong glute bridge. Dig your heels down, squeeze your glutes up, and slowly lower back down. Great job. Engage the core. The more you dig those heels down, the more you're going to feel the whole backside start to fire up. Awesome job. Keep breathing with me. Great work. All right, now you're going to stack the knees on top of the hips. This is going to be a classic dead bug position that we actually do today. Arms are going to come up, and for the warm-up, you're just going to let one arm reach back behind you at a time. Still think about pushing your back down into the ground. Keep breathing here. Great work. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to start slowly rocking forward and back, and see if you can come all the way up to a balance without touching your feet on the ground. Awesome job. If you fall back, that's okay. Just try again. Rock back, stick it, balance, and 3, 2, 1. Let's cross the ankles, plant your hands, and see if you can step or hop your way back into a plank position. Awesome work. From here, you're just going to slowly drop your knees down into a kneeling plank, and then just squeeze your quads to lift them back up. 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome job. Back to all fours. Lift the left arm out and up as you twist, and exhale, reach as far through as you can. We're going to make this a dynamic thread the needle stretch. Inhale up, exhale, reach through. Inhale out, exhale, reach. Inhale out, exhale, reach. We have one more here with this dynamic thread the needle stretch. Nice deep stretch. And then we'll switch sides. Opposite arm. Inhale out and up. Exhale, reach through. Slowly twisting through the torso as we get ready to work the core today. We have a lot of dynamic movements on tap. So get ready. Almost there. Inhale out and up. Exhale, reach through. All right, let's go ahead and get set up for a side plank. Our first 60-second exercise is a side plank with a knee drive. We're going to start on the right elbow. Make sure your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. Go right up into a side plank, and you're going to drive your knee to your elbow. I'll tell you when it's halfway, and that's when we're going to switch. And if this is a little bit too much for you right now at the morning, then you can also go ahead and bend that back knee so your foot is planting straight back behind you, and you can just crunch from here. Think about finding stability in your bottom side and a dynamic oblique crunch on the top. Great work. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Opposite side, opposite elbow. Reach up and over your head so you can pull elbow to knee. Don't forget about any modification that you might need. And keep breathing. That's it. Keep it up. Keep crunching. We're almost there. After this, we're going to go flat on our backs. So we're going to stay on the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Back to that dead bug position that we talked about in the warm-up. Knees stacked on top of the hips. You're going to press your right hand and your right knee into each other. And then your left limbs are going to reach and then crunch elbow to knee. Reach, crunch, elbow to knee. The whole time, I want you to think about pressing your back into the ground. Imagine there's a grape underneath the small of your back, and you want to smush the grape You don't want to make wine, but you want to just smush that grape. So you're engaging your core. Each time you exhale, elbow to knee, inhale, reach out nice and long. We're almost there, and then we'll switch sides. Here we go. One more here. Let's switch sides. Now left palm to left knee. Find that tension. Opposite side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Awesome job. Keep breathing. We're almost there. Nice, strong core. It's not about moving fast and speeding through these movements, but how slow and controlled can you move to really gain full control of your entire shoulder, core, and hips. Awesome job. We're going to flip over to all fours into our quadruped position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Keep those toes tucked under. First, you're going to do opposite shoulder tap. And if you'd like to go to the next level, hover those knees over the ground. Try to maintain stability and try to tap your opposite shoulder with your hand. Each time your hand comes to the ground, make sure you really press it down into the ground so that you can find that stability. You're trying to smush a bug with that hand. You're trying to limit the amount of movement you have in the whole lower body. So try not to open the hips each time you tap. Keep those knees hovering. And if you feel any pain in your low back, just drop the knees down. You can still find stability by pressing your hand down and tapping your opposite shoulder. We only have 15 seconds left, so see if you can push yourself. Here we go. After this, we're going to go to a seat. So you're going to sit right on your sit bones in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Straight legs. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Take a moment to just reach for your toes, stretch it out a little bit, and then you're going to slowly reverse back. Hands behind the head, elbows out wide. The further back you go, the more difficult it is. You're going to twist to one side, extend your arms back, and twist back to center, alternating. Legs are staying straight. Try to keep your toes flexed so your legs are active. Sort of like a Dandasana posture in yoga. And make sure you take your time passing back through center. Center and twist. And we're alternating. So we're doing this exercise for the entire 60 seconds. Yay. Here we go. Keep it up. You came to work the abs today, so that's what we're going to do. Hands behind the head. If you feel any pain in your back, then you can also bring your hands behind your back, bend your knees, and you can just bring one knee up at a time as you start twisting. So slowly progress into this full motion. We're almost there. We're back on our backs, all the way down. Back to that dead bug position. Now we're doing a bicycle type movement. So you're going to crunch your opposite elbow to opposite knee without moving the other knee. So you're coming back through center to that dead bug position, and then opposite elbow to opposite knee. Keep the feet flexed so the toes are pointing up to the sky. And each time you come up, give yourself a nice exhale. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to come back down. Exhale to crunch. Inhale to come back down. If you need to come all the way back down in between, that's okay. But see if you can keep at least your upper shoulders off the ground the entire time. We're more than halfway. Keep it up. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Here we go. Almost there. We have one more exercise after this, and that's the end of our first set. Almost done. Circuit 1 is almost done. Go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and relax. You can hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Last dead bug variation. Bring those knees right back up over top. You have a few options here. We're going to start with double arm raise. Both arms are reaching overhead and coming back down. You can also try straightening one leg at a time, alternating as your arms are reaching up overhead. But if you feel your back start to arch or come away from the ground, then just stick your feet there and just start with the arms. You can also try, if you want the ultimate challenge, both legs and both arms. The entire time, squeezing that back down into the ground. We're trying to find our full core engagement here. Keep breathing. Same idea with your breath. Try to inhale as you reach. Exhale as you come back to center. We're almost there. Here we go. Make it all the way through so we can get to our second round. Almost there. Last few seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Give yourself a little high five. We're on to the second round. Last time with these exercises, starting with the side plank, elbow down. Make sure that elbow is right underneath your shoulder. You're going to think about pushing your hips up and away from your shoulder and then crunch. Find stability in the side plank. Imagine your waist or your belt buckle is pushing forward and up. So you also want to make sure your glutes are pressing forward so you're not hinging back. Here we go. Find those obliques. Keep working with me. A few seconds left, and then we're just going to switch sides. Elbow to knee crunch, and let's go ahead and flip over. Awesome job. Right into it here. Right up, elbow to knee. Find that lateral stability and crunch. Keep breathing. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Elbow to knee. Great control. We're under 10 seconds. Remember, last time through, work for that little surprise at the end. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our dead bug. Same side, ipsilateral, elbow to knee. Let's start with the left hand to left knee. You're going to lengthen the right, crunch elbow to knee. Lengthen the right side, crunch elbow to knee. Same side is working here. Keep the feet flexed and keep tension here. Pressing your palm and your knee together, creating an equal force. Nice job. Find your control. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Keep breathing. Hopefully you're feeling it in the core by now. I know I am. Crunch and reach. All right, let's switch. Right hand to right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to crunch. Here we go. Keep the belly button pulled in and keep focusing on that low back. Don't get distracted. Don't let the mind wander. Try to keep the mind-body connection so that all of your muscles are working. Here we go. Keep reaching and pulling. Nice job. Awesome. We're done with that one. Hug your knees in, shake it out a little bit. We're going over to our quadruped position. And you can choose to hover the knees or keep the knees down. Opposite shoulder tap. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Hover and tap. Remember, you're trying to find that stability here. So the faster you go, you might notice you're really rocking. So try to really take your time. Slowly peel the hand off the ground and come up to tap the shoulder. Press that hand down into the ground and try to limit the amount of movement you have in the rest of your body. Here we go. Pull that belly button up. Keep working with me. Here we go. Press your hand down into the ground like each time you're trying to smush a bug. And keep breathing. We're under 20 seconds for this one. And then we only have 3 more left. Yay, we're almost done. We're getting right into it and right out of it. Nice, quick express workout. Here we go. Working on stability. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Go ahead and straighten out your legs. Take a quick stretch, reaching for your toes. Stretch out your back a little bit. And then we're going to slowly start to reverse as low as you can. Hands behind the head. Twist, extend, back and center. Opposite side. Extend, back and center. Take your time twisting. Try to keep those legs nice and strong. So they shouldn't be lifting up or flying all over. You're just keeping them as straight as possible. You can also bend them if you need to. There we go. Alternating, right and then left. And pausing in the center. Controlled movements here. Think about pulling your shoulder blades down and back as you pinch them together. As you open up your arms, you're reaching long and coming right back. There we go. Almost there. We have 2 more dead bug variations after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way on your backs. Last 2 of this circuit. We're going to stack the knees on top of the hips. We're doing our dead bug bicycles. So the opposite knee stays where it is. You're going to crunch elbow to knee, right back to dead bug. Crunch elbow to knee, right back to dead bug. Awesome job. Pull your belly button in. Press your back down into the ground. Especially as your abdominals start getting fatigued here, you might start pulling from your hip flexors or arching your back. So give yourself a moment. If you need to, hug your knees in, let your abs relax so that you can maintain that perfect posture. Come right back into it. Keep breathing. Here we go. Almost there. We have just about 20 seconds to go, and then we're on our last variation of the dead bug and the last one of the circuit. So great work. Keep it up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. All right. Let's get ready for the last one. Straighten out those knees. We're coming into this first, the double arm raise. Start with the double arm raise, and then you can play around with your different options. You can always straighten one leg at a time, coordinating with the arms. So also a little bit of a mind-body exercise, right? You want to make sure you're coordinated and connected between your mind and your body. And then if you want to push yourself for the last 40 seconds here, try straight legs out, double raise, double arms, double legs. Now, I said, of course, we have a little surprise today. We have a special birthday today, Coach John Yule, and we're going to help him celebrate by doing his favorite ab exercise. So we have an extra 60 seconds of abs after this. We're going to do his favorite exercise, the flying crunch. And I'm going to challenge you to take a picture or a video or just add something to Instagram, tag at John Yulefit, and see how many minutes we can get him to do of the flying crunch. So you get to request at John Yulefit to do a certain amount of reps or seconds or minutes for the flying crunch. I hope he has a lot to do today. Let's make him work. All right, so the flying crunch, it's sort of like a double knee crunch. Out, hands behind the head. You're going to keep your knees together, crunch your elbow to the outside of your knees, and then come all the way back. So it's like a double knee bicycle crunch. And after you do this, I want you to give him a little shout out. That's at John Yule, JONYULLFIT on Instagram, at John Yulefit. Give him a shout out. Let's say happy birthday, and let's see how many minutes or reps of the flying crunch we can get him to do. Don't forget to tag him or add it to your story, and I'm sure he will follow through. He won't let us down. All right, here we go. We're almost done with the flying crunch. If you want to pick it up enough, you can also do a sit-up with it. So we're going out and in. Last 5 seconds. 3. And relax. Awesome job. You've earned your way to a cool down. So as we start to stretch out, I want you to think about how you're going to challenge John Yule for his wonderful birthday today. Give him a shout out at John Yulefit, the flying crunch. Let's stretch out into cobra. Let the hips come down. You might start on your belly and slowly make your way up. So this might feel good to you right here, or you might be able to press up and stretch Maybe turn and look over your shoulder. A lot of ab work today. Great job. Exhale, push your hips back into child's pose. And let's walk your fingertips over to the right. Try to push your hips back towards your heels. Stretch out your entire side. Deep breathing here. Deep breath in. Let's slowly walk our hands back over to the other side. And if you really want to help John celebrate today, you can check out our YouTube page. He has a ton of awesome workouts. Training like an athlete. You need to move. You need to work. So if you're ready for a little bit more, make sure you go check it out and let him kick your butt. All right, let's go ahead and bring your right knee up to your right wrist and then bring your right ankle out to the side. We're going to slowly start making our way into pigeon. Good. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands over to the right, over your front knee, and just see if you can relax down. Stretching out your hip, twisting through the torso. Good. Sort of like a thread the needle. You can keep your right hand planted and then just reach your left arm through. Now slowly come back, plant your hands. We're going to switch. So first back into plank. You can take a moment to walk out the calves, shake it out a little bit. Now the right knee is going, the left knee is going to come into the left wrist and the left ankle is coming to the right wrist. So start to find that pigeon. Slowly sink in. See what you have. You might need to stay on your hips. You might need to slide a block or a textbook right underneath that left hip to help prop you up as you loosen up. So take your time. Any variation is good. It's your own day. You know your body best. And then we'll slowly walk our hands over to the left to find this stretch, this nice twist. You can also plant your left hand on the ground. Thread your right arm through as you twist through for thread the needle and pigeon. Nice deep stretch through the hips and the torso. Awesome job today. If you're on YouTube or even if you're on Instagram, if you liked this video, make sure you go to our YouTube page, #YouNeedTheLab, and subscribe to our channel. You can give us a thumbs up on any videos that you liked and share them with whoever you think might benefit from them. You can always reach out to us if you have any questions. We would love to offer you a complimentary session to help you set up your workout from home space so that we keep you nice and active. Awesome job. Great work today. Feel free to reach out with any questions, and we'll see you next time.